Good morning. I'm Jackie Green, independent candidate for mayor. Welcome to another in the series entitled Recreating a Sustainable Louisville. This morning we're on Lower Frankfort Avenue. Behind me is the High Gold facade at the north end of Frankfort Avenue, where Frankfort Avenue meets River Road. To my right will be the home of our botanical gardens. Behind me now, north of where we're standing, is River Park Place. There's a boat company here on the west side of River Road, and then we're back around to the High Gold facade. This stretch of road between Melwood and River Road is a critical link to downtown. It links Clifton. It's part of Butchertown neighborhood, but it links Clifton, Crescent Hill, St. Matthews, and beyond. When we tell visitors to Louisville how to get from downtown to any of those neighborhoods, the easiest way, here we go, what's the racket? It's Progress. Botanical Gardens in Progress. This stretch, the easiest way to tell visitors from out of town how to get from downtown to any of those neighborhoods mentioned is to go to River Road, hang a right, moving upstream, eastward, and then hang a right at the High Gold facade, and you are well on your way. Just stay on Frankfort Avenue on your way to those neighborhoods. I've been working with this stretch of road for 8 years now. This is something of a template on citizen activism. We began very modestly with a trash pickup. Tina Ward Pugh, alderman at that time, later the title was changed to council member, Metro Council member. Tina Ward Pugh was the alderman at that time. We worked closely with Tina. We've worked closely with Bill Hollander through the subsequent years. A lot of this traffic is from a cement factory, which is behind us. And we're going to make another video about air quality issues. And that cement factory will feature in that video. But we started very modestly with trash pickup. We followed that up with invasive species removal at the base of Botanica's property. Botanica then established the Founder's Garden here behind me. We had, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a railroad track back here behind us. R.J. Corman uses that track, and it was very overgrown. We worked with R.J. Corman to get the vegetation cut back along there. We then began to turn our focus to the Bridges project and insisting that sidewalks were placed under the new overpass, or the old overpass that they were replacing. We worked with Bill Hollander to get new fencing on the bridge which crosses Beargrass Creek between Melwood and Story Avenue. We have in process plans with the city to put a sidewalk along this road. Currently there is none, with the exception of some sidewalk on the south end of the road and the sidewalk under the overpass. But there is no connecting sidewalk in between those. We also focused on the impound lot, which is again behind us on the other side of the High Gold facade. We petitioned the LMPD, we petitioned the police to remove vehicles that they had impounded, remove them from the 100-year floodplain. Those vehicles are a constant loss of motor vehicle fluids. Those fluids hit the ground and then they flow straight into Beargrass Creek. We've been working very closely with concerns, water concerns, those groups have been critical in, by critical I mean important, in making progress here. But the police did get the vehicles out of the impound lot. They later put them back in, at which point we drafted a resolution and sent it to the mayor. One of our requests, we had many, but one of them was that those vehicles be removed immediately, which they were, and that the city move the impound lot away from Beargrass Creek. The city has promised us that they will do so. They have been looking at properties, have not found a property that is appropriate to their use, which takes us to another point. If you don't want a big impound lot, the way to beat that problem is by reducing and calming urban traffic. That's a theme which you're going to hear many times in this campaign. But it's a theme we need to focus on as a city. That whole 8-year, and it's been drawn out in large part because of the Ohio River Bridges project. Everything went on hold during that process. But we've made some significant progress. We're pushing the city to go ahead with their promise and move the impound lot. We don't want the impound lot imposed in its current status and in its current management practices. We don't want that imposed on some other neighborhood. The city needs to do better by the impound lot. They need to manage those vehicles better. But this whole 8-year effort has been a very interesting and productive exercise in citizen activism. We've involved dozens of individuals, dozens of organizations. We've worked with the city, we've worked with our aldermen, and it's something of an example of how to focus on a series of problems along a corridor and to keep the pressure on to achieve a betterment of the community. Again, we're going to pick this up later on with another video about air quality, but we're going to leave it right here and stop this video before it becomes much too long. Thank you. We need your help in recreating Louisville as a sustainable city. The videos can be are archived on our website, JackieGreenForMayor.org, on our media page. Please visit that and help us recreate Louisville as a sustainable city. Thank you.